Hello friends, in our last video we saw how a motor driver helps to convert the information carried over 3 pins into 2 pins so that we can drive a DC motor using Arduino. In this video, let's see how we write the program for the same. And so from now, instead of using the Curious Mind blocks, we are going to use the Arduino blocks. So we'll hide this and we'll show this extension. The first thing we need to understand here is that the direction, we have only two values. Either it can be clockwise or it can be anti-clockwise. And to control this direction, we need to make the pin either positive or negative, which means we have only two values for direction, and that means they are digital values. When we have only two possible values, we call such information digital information. Whereas the speed can have multiple values. It can be 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 255. So it can have multiple values. That means this information is a analog information. So direction is a digital information, speed is a analog information. And for that, look at this digital pin output. So this command sets the digital pin, whichever is the pin number given, output as high or low, and that's what we want for controlling the direction pins. Which are the direction pin which we use? We use pin number 2 and pin number 3 for left motor. We also know that one of the pins have to be high and one of the pins have to be low, or one positive, one negative, to ensure that motor rotates. And in our last video we saw that when pin number 2 is positive and pin number 3 is negative, that is low, the motor rotates in clockwise direction. So using these two commands, we can ensure that motor is rotating in clockwise direction. Which motor? Left motor. And to give the speed, we need PWM. We have not spoken in detail about PWM, but we need to understand that the pins we use for sending the information about speed are PWM pins. And for left motor, we use pin number 5. So if I want to rotate it at full speed, I'll send the value as 255. So now these three commands together are going to rotate left motor in clockwise direction at 255 speed. Now if I want to rotate this anti-clockwise, what should I do? I should make this low and this high. That will ensure that this motor, left motor, rotates anti-clockwise. Similarly, we need to do it for right motor. For right motor, the pin numbers are 4 and 7 are the pins for direction, and pin number 6 is for speed. Now here 4 low, 7 high is going to rotate anti-clockwise, and 4 high, 7 low is going to rotate it clockwise. We know how we make the vehicle go forward. For vehicle to go forward, left motor must rotate in anti-clockwise, which is this. 2 low, 3 high is going to rotate anti-clockwise. And right motor should rotate clockwise, which is same as this. 4 high, 7 low, the motor will rotate clockwise. So if I join this set of commands is going to move the vehicle forward. We obviously need the hat block. So we'll use Arduino program block, and this set of 6 commands are going to move the motor forward. So if I want to move vehicle forward, this is the set of commands. Now if I want to move the vehicle reverse, I will need to change the directions of right and left motor so that I can effect a reverse motion. So now we know how do we program the motors so that we can get a vehicle motion. We program two motors, left motor, right motor, to get the vehicle motion using Arduino commands. In our next video, we will make one program using Arduino commands and drive our vehicle from point A to point B and bring it back to point A.